Hi everyone, I'm Symes and this is Robin.
Hello, I'm Robin.
And welcome to episode 13 of Stone Mirrors.
Lucky for dwarves, hopefully.
Let's hope, yes. So, I've done some things with our large roster of dwarves that we now have.
Yep, we got quite a lot of them now. But...
Yes, so I'll set it off in a minute, but I've set up some military, and it occurs to me that while we did record a little bit about how to set up military in the past, that I think that was lost in the great footage loss of 2013, so...
Oh, whoa.
It might be worth just very quickly going over it again, which I shall now do since I disbanded a squad again to do so. Right, so we start with N for nobles, and you find a free officer. I'm going to use this vacant slot. You would most likely use a new one, but I have a vacant one.
Excellent.
And you fill the vacancy, and you choose the dwarf that you want to fill the vacancy with, and I need to find him, and he's at the bottom of this list here. Hammer Captain Asodum. He is going to be the captain of the Hammer Squad, strangely enough. So we back out of here, and then we go to the military screen, and now we have a new entry here called Militia Captain, and we can see we can create a squad from it. So we press C to create a squad, and we choose a uniform, and we already have a uniform called Hammers. So you select that. We may go into creating uniforms in more detail later on, but for now, pick one of the uniforms that's already there. And this squad is going to be called the Oily Steps, which is lovely.
Lovely, yes.
So you move the cursor across to the middle and down to the first available slot in order to make that slot active, and then you go across to the right hand list and you fill it with people that you want to put into the squad. Now, the thing to remember about this list is that it will also show dwarves who are already in other squads.
So you can multi-squad?
Well, no, you can't. See, that's the thing. If you put them into this squad, they will be taken out of the squad they're already in.
Ah,
so
that's a bit annoying.
Yeah, so if I go over this mark off, you can see at the top it says that they're in a squad and what the squad is, but it's something to be aware of, that they will still show up in this list if they're already in another squad. So let's add all our Hammer Dwarfs. I think I've got 8 or so, so let's just get on with it. Happily, it automatically drops down to the next thing in the list. So, saves a little bit of time. There we got 2 more Hammer Dwarfs here. We've got Hammer Dwarfs at the bottom of the list too. And we should have maybe one left. Hammer Dwarf Golden Larven. Right, so these are our squads now. We have 2 squads of 5 Marks Dwarfs each, and
loads of troops.
1 squad of 8 Hammer Dwarfs, and this squad has a couple of reasonably, not super experienced, but slightly experienced Marks Dwarves in, so they can teach the other members of the squad about Marks Dwarfery.
Yeah, we've got our we have got our archery range. We have to make a pummeling range or something.
They can practice in another barracks. So we've got a barracks for them to practice in, but they won't. You don't have training dummies for them or anything.
All right.
And squad number 2, the leader of squad number 2, is also an experienced Marks Dwarf as well.
Okay.
And the leader of the Hammer Squad actually has some hammers experience. I found someone in our new intake that knew how to use a hammer. And one of these dwarves is also reasonably proficient at armour and shield use, which is why they're in the squad. So they can teach people about using armour and shields. So that's how you make a squad. And now we want to put some of the squads on a schedule. So we press S from here to get to the schedule. And what we're going to do, we have 2 Marks Dwarf squads, which are the Barricaded Roads and the Magical Works. And this is the Hammer Dwarf squad, the Oily Steps. So what I think we should do is set these to train on alternate months. So we have 1 training and 1 off training on any given month. And I already kind of changed this, but what you do is you edit the order to do what you want, and by default the orders will say 10 soldiers minimum, which is the maximum size of a squad. But you kind of want to cut that down, because otherwise, if all of the squad are being ordered to train all the time, then they're not allowed to take any breaks, and that makes them unhappy. So
you don't want unhappy dwarves.
I've got it set to 2 soldiers minimum at the moment, which is perfectly fine. So, and this, so you press C to copy it, and P to paste it into place. And I'm going to do it here like this, on alternate months. And then over here, I'm going to delete it from the same months, like this with X.
Delete.
Like that. Yes, that's what I want. And then to activate them, you go to the alerts thing, and you active/training is the name of the schedule, and you can see that these two squads are actually already active on their training schedule because I set that up before, and this squad is not. And I'm not going to put the Hammerdorf squad on active duty yet because we haven't made any equipment for them, so there's not much point because they'll just train in wrestling, and that's not a very useful skill if you want to hit people with hammers. So instead of that, we'll move on. So we've seen that I've done some more designating. I've told them to build some more walls and dig some more trenches and stuff, and so we'll set this off. And I've also told them to do a whole load of stockpiling downstairs near where the forges are going to be. And we have an additional 2 masons now as well from our intake. So we've got a total of 4 masons, 2 inexperienced ones and 2 reasonably experienced ones. So they should build walls and stuff more quickly.
Good stuff.
So they're
get out the defences.
Getting on and doing that. And also we have a long list of jobs for making leather armour and making some rock blocks and making some other things and bags, and also backpacks and water skins. So
we've got some more outer walls going up as well.
Yes, backpacks and water skins so that the dwarves that are on duty can bring food and drink with them. So this is, ticking along. And a human caravan has arrived. Gosh. Ooh. I suppose what we should do is drop the drawbridge and let them in.
Yeah,
okay.
There's no hostiles in the area, at least.
Well, as far as we know.
Yeah.
So let's...
we get looking a bit more defendable.
Let's pull this here lever. And you see...
we've got several levers to pull now.
Yep. And that one should... oh, the wagons have gone past because the site was inaccessible.
Oh.
But, they might still come in if we open the drawbridge in time. And they're finding more damp stone through this digging, which is fine because it's underneath the river. Ooh, and ducklings have hatched. Hooray.
Tasty. Break out the sauce.
They will be. Let's just let them. Poults have hatched too, which is turkeys. So, what I'm wanting them to dig down here for is this is underneath where we found the hematite, and there is more hematite here. So that means iron ore, which is good. That's what we want. And they're building walls. Good. They're finding yet more damp stone. Well, they will finish finding damp stone in a bit, and then we can get on with whatever. Yeah, you can see there's a shape sticking out of the side of the designated area there, which obviously was where the damp stone was. If we go upstairs from there, we'll see, yes, there's some water above.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's that. Merchants have arrived. Yeah. So the wagons went past, but the merchants came in.
I said, "Hang on, come back."
The door. So let's get the trader up. Let's bring some goods. We should have some crafts to trade now, I hope. Yep, there we are. Have some bins and a bunch of rock stuff, which is quite good quality. That's an excellent quality dacite scepter. So, yes, there's a restraint on this wall, and the reason there's a restraint on this wall is because I want to post a lookout dog here. Specifically, this stray hunting dog. So someone will bring that dog and put him up on the wall, and hopefully he'll spot any goblins before they get too close. Meanwhile, downstairs, the stockpiles are starting to fill up with stuff. And they haven't built that lever yet, though, because we need to attach a lever to this floodgate. But we've got some stockpiles for things here. There's a stockpile for ore at the bottom, there's a stockpile for charcoal, there's a stockpile for marble, which is a flux for making steel, and there's a stockpile for rock crystal there on the left, which is being filled with rock crystals, which we can use to make crystal glass. And oh look, there's an ambush.
Oh dear.
And where are they?
What are they?
Well, I can't see them. Where are they? They should theoretically be visible on this screen, but I don't.
Can we not jump to them?
Zoom to location. Oh, this is where they apparently are. Oh, there's actually a crossbowman, but underneath this icon for a crossbow bolt.
That is the one mighty massive crossbow.
Yeah. So let's yank up the drawbridge, shall we?
Yep.
We've got a little bit of time. They're on the far side of where
Operation. Don't get killed.
Where the opening is. So let's pull that lever.
We're going to engage a unit of Marks Dwarves to shoot them to bits.
Yes, but I want to kind of actually, yeah. We've got these fortifications they can more or less hide behind. So, okay, let's put the barricaded roads. Move to here, and the magical works can move to here, and they will hopefully move there. Also, hopefully we'll pull this drawbridge up before the goblins come in. They seem to be running around going, ah. And there's a child running around up there being shot. Pull the drawbridge up. They're right outside shooting that child to death, and now one of them is inside and the drawbridge is still closed.
Oh. Obviously need some more defences for them to go round and round and round a bit more.
Yeah, well, if the
we're
dwarves
getting
would actually pull their bleeding fingers out and pull that lever. The caravan has guards, so if they came anywhere closer, they'd probably
get maimed.
Our Marks Dwarves are actually coming on station now. We can see them there. I think it's them. Oh, it's them. Yes, got some Marks Dwarves coming on station now, so they should be firing at the goblins at least. Now I'm going to want to pull up the inner drawbridge, which will probably take a bleeding ages as well, which I think is this lever. Alright, well, let's see how bad things go. The Marks Dwarves are firing at them now. You can see that's happening. Oh, they're legging it. Look.
Excellent.
Hooray! Stupid Marks, stupid goblins, bugger off. This one's injured.
Stupid lever pullers.
Yeah, we don't have enough idlers to... Obviously everyone's busy doing stuff, so there's nobody free to just go and pull a lever when we ask for it. So that's a problem. But I think the goblins are running away, because they started running after we started firing on them. They kind of start to peg it up to the top. And yeah, they're all leaving, apart from the one who can't move, who's being shot.
Well, you know.
Okay, well, if they're leaving, I'm going to go and cancel one of these. Look. Someone's just about to pull that lever there, I think. Yeah,
finally.
Look, the task is active now that I don't want it to be.
Yeah.
Well.
Best get those pits dug,
Right,
so
well,
that it takes them longer to get in.
At least they've done that one. Well, we only had the drawbridge down because the caravan was here.
Yeah.
But that goblin is now stuck there, and he's just been shot to death by our Marks Dwarves. So good work, Marks Dwarves. And now that small child has been recovered and will be taken to the hospital.
Excellent.
So let's see who's still on the map. There are no goblins left. One of them is dead. The rest ran away. Ha!
Fantastic.
Okay, so let's take the squads off duty again. A and B. Cancel their orders. They can go back to doing whatever they wanted to do before, which is largely mining. Yeah, and they've just dumped all their armour where they were standing.
Well, they're dead or legged it, so...
Yeah, they've gone, and the Marks Dwarfs have decided to not be Marks Dwarfs anymore, and they've just dumped all of their equipment where they were standing, which I think can happen until they become like reasonably well trained.
Yeah.
In which case they stop doing that. But anyway, what's happening down here? They haven't built that lever yet.
So that, if you look at it though, that was an attack, and it, even though we didn't manage to get the drawbridge up, that went rather well.
Yes, we drove them off.
Yeah.
Took some injuries, but drove them off. So definitely an improvement on how things had been going before.
Yeah. Did we get any loot off the dead goblin?
It'll be outside, so we don't know yet.
Yeah.
There's probably something there. Why is... Oh, Damstone, yeah, obviously. So they're just all digging up, looking for hematite, and finding a fair bit of it by the look of it. So that's good. Is anything happening down here? They haven't built that lever yet. Because that's kind of what I really wanted to get going, is getting all of this magma stuff ready. Because it's kind of important. I've trained a war dog. They've gone back to building these buildings. Some of those will have been cancelled. So I shall try and find them in this here list. There we are. Zoom. Unsuspend that and that one as well. But yeah, they're building the walls. It stopped raining, so that's nice.
Was helpful.
Let's see how all of the huge digging things we have are going there. Yeah, we kind of ordered them to do something else, so they've stopped down here. So they're all digging out hematite at the moment up here.
Busy.
But lots of hematite, so that's good. And I think they're all now carrying hematite downstairs. But there's not a great deal of excitement going on, which I suppose is good, because excitement can mean death.
Yeah, so excitement after you mean the sudden assault of the goblins.
Yes, we don't want that kind of excitement anymore.
No.
So I told them to slaughter some of the strays that came in as well. So we're gonna have some mule meat. Right. Oh, and we might actually get to trade at some point. Oh, they're not ready yet. So we can keep the. It says they'll be leaving soon, but we haven't traded with them yet.
No.
Do
they need to talk to us and say, "Oi"?
Well, we need to get a broker there, and our broker is also a miner, so is probably mining. Let's
need to cancel his job.
Yeah, actually, the job that they're currently doing is sleep. So can't.
So, oi, there's people. Go away.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't make them not. So we'll just have to wait.
We don't have a stick we can poke them with.
No, sadly not. I mean, we may have another person who's capable of being a broker, but I don't actually know off the top of my head if we do. I just have to wait for them to finish sleeping, so we can trade. Oh, I think that was happening. Yes, good. Now trading. We should probably see if they've got anything we want. These human people, because we've got some quite valuable stuff. They've got some trees. So I've actually got quite a lot of trees, and we do need wood. They haven't got our underground tree farm going, so we could probably buy all these trees for a start off with.
Save us going outside and getting shot.
Blue shark leather. Right. So for a kick-off, we don't want any bismuth or zinc, though. I don't think. Let's buy these trees. So trees.
All the trees in the world.
All the trees that you have, we will buy them.
And we'll flog you tat.
We'll burn them and make steel. Ew, some horrible stuff here. There's a copper buckler there, but it's expensive. Sand, no. Leather. Let's buy some leather off them. Some dog leather. Great. And let's buy some cloth as well. They've got quite a lot of cloth. And of course cloth comes in bins, which is also useful. And I'll buy this leather. So we want to make leather armour and many things out of leather, so really can't have too much. There's another cloth bin. So let's see also. Oh, there's something from an albatross. It's unclear.
Albatross.
This is all meat, deer sweetbreads, and some fish, prepared fish, and swan leather backpack. And yeah, I think that'll do. So let's just give them some stuff and give them a bit of a profit, and then they'll be happy.
And they'll come back.
And they'll come back and trade with us again.
Yep.
So we actually have less crafts brought to the depot than I thought. I thought I'd brought loads, but Apparently not. We're going to have to remove some of this stuff. Okay, let's drop a couple of these cloth bins. Where are we? Rope reed for cloth. There's a... Right, that should be plenty. Giving them 962 profit. Let's try that. T for trade. They are pleased. So, good. Trading is done. We don't need the trader here anymore. They can go off and dig a hole or something. Let's see what's happening elsewhere. People are sleeping, people are running around, kittens being slaughtered. Good, good, good.
Yeah, it's the goal of this place after all.
Yeah, and there's chicks sprinting around because they haven't been put in the pasture properly. So let's fix that too, because yeah, young that hatch from eggs apparently don't get put into the pasture properly, whereas young that are born do if their parents are assigned to the pasture.
Yeah.
So we have to put all of these ducklings and poults, and there's enough of them that we're going to get another poultry thunderdome happening. But we'll deal with that when it happens. I also think this pasture, because we've got some baby alpacas and llamas now too.
Yay!
This pasture may not be big enough, but they're embarking on their journey. Well, the drawbridge is still up, so they're going to have some trouble. Let's let them out.
Maybe they're like, trying to hint, excuse me, we're embarking here.
I think they're just going to start running around going, right. But we've opened the drawbridge for them, so now they can leave.
And then close it as soon as they're out again, I guess.
They're actually packing up still anyway, so... and there's some people recovering the dead goblin to put him in our pile of dead goblins. Which is fine. That wall's being finished. That's good. Oh, there's a frigging Minotaur.
Minotaur?
Yay.
That sounds dangerous.
Giant humanoid monster with the head of a bull. He's over there. That's... Oh, he's not that far away. If we want to let the traders out, I think probably not. I think we need to pull the drawbridge up again, because, well, look, we would let you out, except Minotaur. For heaven's sake, surely they'll understand. Let's yank this lever again, and oh, actually, the other thing is there may be some civilians outside.
Yeah.
Should really have done the alert first.
Yep.
But oh well. Everyone come back in. Well, too late. Drawbridge is open. Right, I can cut. Oh, that I'm pretty sure there's someone still outside, because that Minotaur is making for something at quite a rate
something
of knots.
or someone.
And now it's going over there again. Is it just going to leave again because it can't kill us? That would be the best one. No, it's just going to go and hang around out of crossbow range. Obviously. Yeah, now the merchants are trying to leave. However, the merchants have guards with them, so maybe they can fight the Minotaur for us, and we'll have time to open the drawbridge again. What do you think?
And we can reap the benefits
Yes,
with no loss.
Because all of the stuff we've just traded to them will be left outside if the Minotaur kills them all, and if they kill the Minotaur, then dead Minotaur. Plus, if
it's win-win.
If the Minotaur comes back over here to fight them, then we can shoot it from the top of our walls.
I see no problem with this. Off you go, fair traders.
Yeah,
Almost like we like to call you, bait.
Let's see how this works. It may go poorly, but they're gonna leave as soon as the door opens.
Yeah.
So the Minotaur came sprinting back. This may be bad. I really should have closed the inner drawbridge first. He's going after them. They're fighting him. They're in the trench. I can't see where they are.
They're in the trenches.
They're just...
crossbow bolts everywhere.
Okay. So they're out there now. I don't think the Minotaur's... I wonder if he's dead. I think they might have killed him.
Have a look at the kill tally.
Yes, he's dead.
Oh, excellent.
They killed him. They do
Was he
have...
carrying anything valuable?
Well, we can always open this drawbridge again and find out.
Open it, close it, open it, close it. We need a dedicated opening-closing dwarf.
We need someone who just doesn't do anything at all, so that
it might
they're
be
always
good idea,
available
just have
for
one
pulling
idler.
levers.
Yeah.
I did have our expedition leader set to do that a little while ago. I might do that again. And that, we actually had a dwarf who ran outside and is not dead, so that's also good. But we've I can turn off the alert again now. Dun, dun, dun. Exciting things. I wonder where the Minotaur's corpse is. Can we find it? Zoom. No, I can't zoom to him because he's dead. It's got to be in this trench somewhere that we were digging. Oh, there's a big flashing M. That'll be it right there.
You reckon?
That's his corpse, and some of his teeth that obviously got knocked out. And there's another one of his teeth.
Andy.
But because it was a Minotaur, it's possible that they won't carry anything, just being a big monster.
Then again, if it's teeth, we can give those to our expert bone carver and you'll have a whale of a time.
We're gonna make some stuff out of those teeth.
Yeah.
Let's allow them to resume and get on with the job. And as yeah, actually, I'm going to turn the alert back on just for a little while to get all of the civilians inside, and I'm going to close our outer drawbridge again because I really don't want anyone to be stuck outside. I think they're probably all inside. So
what could go wrong?
Let's close this outer drawbridge. That's all much drawbridge-related excitement. Oh, there we go. Right, now I can turn the alert off. And they can carry on doing whatever. There's a dead thing. It says P there. I wonder what that is. Oh, it's a mutilated corpse of a peregrine. Well, that was marginally exciting. Oh, we've got a lever down here now. This is good. So I can tell them to link it up.
Are you going to assign a idle dwarf all the time?
Yes, probably. I
suggest doing that.
I'm going to link up this floodgate.
Priority.
Iron floodgate. Assign. Use the correct up-down buttons to find the iron mechanism, which is the one I want to use on the floodgate, so it doesn't melt in the lava. And then the marble mechanism for something else. That'll be fine. Yes, and you're quite right. Before I forget, let's
make an idle dwarf.
Let's make this dwarf idle.
Mark him as work-shy fop or something.
Oh, I can just go back to being the broker, be a full-time broker, and when there's no brokering to be done, you can just
pull levers,
hang out, and wait for levers to need pulling.
That'd be a good plan. I suspect.
Yeah, so still waiting for things to be done, but they're getting there. I wait for the mechanics. The mechanics are doing that now, as he's linking up the floodgate, which is good. And then he will go and link up the lever, and then we will be about ready to dig through the wall into the magma.
Liquid hot magma.
Exactly.
Yep.
We'll use one of our as yet unassigned dwarves to do that, just so that we don't lose one of the stoneworkers that we actually like. How's all of this digging going that we've got to do? Where are they currently?
There's a lot of digging.
They have so much digging to do. They're digging out this bit now, which is I'll just say, dig all of this out for more trees, and that's what they're doing. We have a lot of miners because all of the off-duty military are also miners, so they should become quite proficient at mining quite quickly. And there's people taking gems around and other vaguely interesting things happening. I think there's a dwarf coming to link this mechanism up. Actually, I think it's been done. Yep. So now someone can come and pull this lever, and then... Alright, let's find our stoneworkers and turn off stone working on them briefly. Stone detailing specifically. And the other one is Mason Igamba, I believe. And he doesn't have stone detailing turned on. So I think we've got another stone detailer. I don't know. I think I did allocate another one somewhere, but I don't see anyone with a name. So screw it. So let's find someone who doesn't have a name and turn on stone detailing for them, and tell them to go and detail some stone. Because by now this it hasn't been pulled yet. Someone hopefully is going to pull it. Ah yes, they just did. The floodgate has disappeared. We should designate this with carve fortifications. And apparently the thing to do to reduce the likelihood of death is once they start carving this is to immediately then designate another thing to be carved somewhere else. So as soon as they finish carving this one, they run away to carve another one. That's the theory.
Busy, busy, busy.
Otherwise they might just hang around and wonder what to do, and then they'll get burned to death in the lava.
That's not fun.
Not for them, certainly.
No.
So, where is the stoneworker? Ah, someone's coming down now because it started to flash. And there he is. Okay. He started it. So let's tell him to smooth a wall over here somewhere as well. Just like that. And then, hopefully, once they've done here, they won't die in the fountain of lava death that follows. Let's see what happens.
Death or no death?
Death or no death. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, that didn't look good. I didn't see anybody get away, did you? And there's a big cloud of smoke, which doesn't usually happen.
That's not a good thing.
So, yeah. Something burned up in the lava. There's a lot of stuff just melting. Yeah, so I'm guessing...
It's not going to overflow.
No. Because this room is actually the one layer above, and the lava you can see flowing in is in a trench. This level is at the level of the lava, so there's no additional pressure to push it any further, and lava behaves differently with pressure anyway.
Plus the dwarf's corpse may be hindering its movements slightly.
No, that's very unlikely. There's nothing left of him at all.
Alas. Poor chap.
Alas, indeed. But we knew that there was a risk, which is why we got an unimportant farmer to do it.
Yep. We've got a very important job for you. What's that?
Go and carve a hole in this wall next to the lava. But won't I? Shut up. Just do it.
It's completely safe lava.
Yes, it's not...
Here, drink this. It'll make you lava-proof.
It's not the Bernie kind of lava.
It's like a lava lamp.
Yes,
Think of it like that.
It's just like a nice warm shower. Right. They keep on finding damp stone as well, which is, whatever. We've got lava in this trench now, which means we can tell them to build the lava workshops over it.
Excellent.
So,
without getting burnt.
If we go and find magma furnaces, which I've forgotten which menu it's on. It's just under furnaces E. Yes. So we have magma smelters. Let's have some of those. You have to put them over a trench containing some lava. So I will make them out of gabbro because there's plenty of gabbro nearby. Let's have 3 magma smelters.
Magma.
Lovely, lovely magma. And we also want a couple of glass furnaces, and we'll put them up here next to where the sand is going to go, because one of these stockpiles is for sand, which I may have forgotten to mention before. That one goes there, and we need a kiln if we're going to make crystal glass, so let's put a kiln there as well. And then we need to back out of here and find where the forge is. That was the word I was looking for. Is it under W? Magma forge, there we are, which is V. So we put some magma forges in next to where the bars are going to be, which is this stockpile here. And we need anvils for that, but we've got anvils, so it's all fine. Right, good. We can begin, or at least we're going to build now. Oh, yeah, he's been missing for a week now. So what we actually also want to do is add a job for constructing some slabs, because his body was destroyed in the magma, so if we don't want him to rise as a ghost, we're going to need to put a memorial slab for him in the cemetery.
Come up and say, "You swines, you let
He's
it burn."
Ooh, you bastards! Ooh. And they're building these forges now, and smelters and everything, which is most satisfying to me.
Excellent.
So, are they done yet? I'm not sure if they are. Let's have a look. That needs construction. That one's waiting for an architect. It's getting there. Designed. So yeah, they're building it. There's some anvils coming down, so they can make the forges with them.
They're getting on it.
Splendid. And once we've got those made, then we'll call it for this episode. And yeah, successful, I think.
Yeah. Goblins repelled.
Goblins
Dwarf
repelled.
Burned up.
Minotaur repelled with the help of the human caravan guards.
Yep.
Only one dwarf dead, and we knew that could happen. So.
Yep. And we now have an idle dwarf.
Yes, we have got an idle dwarf who can pull levers when needed.
It's a very important task.
It is. It's very highly underrated.
You have a most important job in the whole of our city. You must pull levers.
Pull levers.
Anything else?
No. Levers need pulling, and you're the one to do it. I think this pool being quite small, we're not going to really see this trench fill up any further than it's already filled. So I'm actually just going to tell them to pull this lever here again right now. Just so to make them feel important that they've got something to do. And...
You, lever puller.
Oh, something I forgot to mention, but which is relevant to these forges, is there's the lever puller there. Pull the lever. Just make sure that the floodgate is now closed. Yes, it is. Great. Anyway, yes, one of the new intake was a quite proficient armoursmith, which is handy. We already had quite a good weaponsmith, but the new intake is a weaponsmith and quite a good armoursmith as well. And I've added some furnace operators who will be running the smelters. So we've got two quite good smiths, and we've got some furnace operators for smelting, and it's all going to be great.
Hurrah!
And something's happening. That's a migrant wave.
Fantastic.
So
Maybe something for next time.
something for next time, yes, rather than more faffing about. But anyway, so we've got 3 forges built already.
Yep.
This smelter is built.
Our defences are looking good.
So what I'm going to do now is add a task and tell them to smelt hematite and put that on repeat, so that they will smelt hematite until we run out of hematite. So we'll get lots and lots of iron. And yeah, this is still... Oh, then we've got 1 glass furnace that's being built as well. So the other thing you need to do with glass furnaces is to collect some sand. And I'm going to put that on repeat as well. So they'll collect sand until we run out of bags. So there we go. The migrants have arrived. That's exciting for next time. We've got our downstairs forges built, finally. Only 1 death, which again, for us, is relatively successful.
Except all civilian casualties.
So, hurrah!
Hurrah!
And tune in next time when we might actually get around to finally making some steel.
Yep, and we've got a whole bunch of new people turning up who might be useful.
New people.
Maybe they can pull levers as well.
Yes, more lever pullers. Okay, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.